Hello everybody, this is Harbrus and today we play Side from Playdead. The same author, the same team that developed Limbo, if you haven't heard about them before. Yeah, this will be kinda sad experience, full of mystery, and we will uncover it through the play, because I haven't played it before, so this will be my first time as well. Yeah, so let's get ready and we start. Really excited to play this. So much silence over here. You can start to build the dread. Also the sloppy movement of our main character seems to enhance this feeling. Yeah, let's try some animation over here. I love the way the character bounces back and forth when you just move around, both for the walking and the running animation. So quiet. I think it just duck when there is some danger nearby. Can be like some kind of hint that you must pay attention to the next challenge. I think. Yeah, it just start to run back when you feel safe. When the child feels safe. Same here, yeah. As soon as he spotted the challenge ahead, this man just duck and try to pass through them. This tells us that will be some kind of stealth-oriented experience, so he started in the woods and he tried to go somewhere else. So he's either escaping from this man or try to sneak in some place of controlled by them for whatever reason. The way the game art is done here is basically with a fake 3D, is called 2.5D, and basically how it works is that all the items, the assets are placed with a depth, so you just use layers this way. I think it's done also with a Z axis. So basically the game knows when an object is more inside the screen, let's say the depth, I mean. Here a little bit of physics has been implemented, so the box just slide and go down because of the ground, yeah. Dogs. Oh god. How brilliant was the design in this piece. Yeah, the dogs just sprint out of the water or the wire, and it just so close you, like some inches close you. You can feel it, you have to jump. You feel the danger of it there. Brilliant. I will examine each encounter, each challenge, but because the main thing of this game is the atmosphere, the feeling of dread, I will try to keep quiet. Starting from now, of course. Oh god. It was terrible. I mean, you see that little guy that just tried to... Oh god. Oh god, this animation is just too much. You feel terrible for what's happening. I get it, I can get past by running, so maybe I will do something else. Oh yeah, I can hide here. The idle animation are just beautiful. I mean, I'm not enjoying the kid suffering, but they just give you the right mood, the right feeling. You feel bad for him. God, I'm not sure if they try to kill him or they just try to stop him, bring him back maybe. Maybe just escaping. God, no. I'm sure that was like a sleeping shot, so... But okay, I guess if they want to kill him, maybe know something that can be public, cannot be public. So if they just can take him, they will, but they will kill him if necessary. Oh, god dogs. 3 dogs over here. Yeah, the same dread. It's the same urgency that you have to run, you have to run for your life. Yeah, they are just sleeping shots, bullets. The dogs are just terrible. I can feel my goosebumps when they try to reach you. Oh, but you can drown as well. Playing bad. And this kind of a horror experience, the way we play a child in this horrendous, horrible world, just create more bad feelings, feeling of the uncanny. Also, it doesn't have a face, so also this detail increase the tension, the experience. There are also animals over here, maybe they did some experiment both on humans, child, and also animals. We will see. Here we can see the narrative structure kicks in, because we had an initial period of increasing tension, and now there is a flat area in the narrative flow where you can, let's say, relax. I don't feel relaxed at all, but at least there is no imminent danger. So also there are these chicks that try to ease the feeling, but not this big, that pigs. That is horrible. God. These chicks maybe just perceive you as an innocent, as a child, like them. They just follow you as a beacon. Okay. Maybe there is some other pieces somewhere else. Let's see. You see, doesn't work properly. Let's open the door to the chicks. The sound suggests me that they are part of the puzzle here, and not just as a color as I thought they were. So they follow me, so there will be some kind of use for them. So putting this relaxed challenge without any imminent dangers increase the fact that they are following perfectly the narrative structure. The 3 acts used in movies as well. Let's see if I can find some missing pieces before, or I'm just doing something wrong. Also, this rain is perfect for giving us the right mood and feeling, yeah. It's all about feeling over here. Just feeling sorry for this kid doing whatever, and also the fact that we don't know what he's looking for and why the people, that man, are chasing him. Increase the why is our state, our dreadful state. Okay, this doesn't work, so maybe it's the other piece. Something else with that. Okay. Now it's running, yeah. There is some kind of aspiration. Okay, I have to push that cube down so I can use it as a way to progress in the higher world side, but there is not enough power. Let's try again. Usually a good game design decision is to have instant feedback, so here I don't see any progress in doing that, so I will have to try something else. I don't think it will be on a timer. Maybe with the chicks. Yeah, it seems that there is some kind of... Yeah, over there, maybe I can... Yeah, let's try. I hope they don't die. It will increase the way that sacrifice must be made. Oh god. Oh no, they're just getting pushed and pushed. Still alive, yeah. I know I said that I would have been silent, but you know, when I see good mechanics and teams and experience laid out in this way, I have to tell something, say something. God. Yeah, of course. Just a kid. Why should I have survived over there? Been a big hole? You're wrong. Yeah, I can just jump over the lamp, or there is nothing over here. Let's try to jump. A bit of run. Ah. Oh god. So the puzzles until now are quite simple, but they are well integrated with the world. They don't feel like abstract. They just use what we have on screen that perfectly match what the story is telling us until now. But worms. Well, it seems that... Yeah, again. Another puzzle. We use this angry animal to proceed. And will be also here as well, I think. Okay. What that worm is doing in the back of this animal? Oh, I can... Okay. God, horrible. It seems calm now. Maybe that worm was controlling me or getting him hungry and angry, of course. Oh god. It's so terrible. What is this? There is some... This is some kind of mind control device. So maybe we are just infiltrating this factory, this place, and they don't want to show to the public what they are doing to these humans. Maybe controlling them with this technology, doing tests. I don't know, but it's so... It seems to do also the same thing with animals. Looks like it was abandoned, by the way. gives a little color in the scene compared to the grey. So here we are in the darkness, a dreadful place, while the outside doesn't know about what's happening here, and is bright with colors, with the sun. While here there is depression and sadness, another dreadful feeling. And all these terrible, horrible things are happening to a child. Child that wants to get in, wants to maybe to come back, maybe to save someone. Or maybe just was part of this experiment and he ran away or is trying to escape in some way, but I think it is more the first. Because we were trying to sneak in. Maybe there is someone he cares about that is still here. He or she still here. So we can load different parts. We can switch around challenges and episode through the load menu. That's kind of interesting. Also, we had a sneak peek about how many scenes there will be in the game. It doesn't seem so long, but yeah. Important is that it will be enough to deliver this story and experience as well. I like the way there is some light and that they give us also some kind of colors over the red, the guy of the child shirt, compared to the blue and the green and the grey, sorry, of the environment. We are the only thing that has this bright color, the red one. Maybe there is some kind of meaning behind it. Maybe it shows that we are in control, we have emotions compared to the other humans that we encountered, that they were either bad, I think, or controlled, brainwashed. God. Rushed by. The game just give us the right exact time to jump, because these challenges are designed until now. I mean, know in the future, but until now they are just designed to let you feel the maximum amount of pressure without having you failing straightly. God, it's a brilliant design, and I can imagine how much playtesting they did to deliver this right just experience, because it's neither too, it's not punishing, but they reach the amount of pressure, the right amount, I mean. Okay. So some of them are controlled in group. I would like to keep the following episode short, like 20 minutes, unless it is a live session. In that case, I will just use maybe 1 or 2 hours for also discussing with you guys, but for this recorded video I will go short, like 20 minutes, so I can just edit it so they can be like watched in a single session or smaller chunks rather than having I don't know 1 hour. Can feel like too much sometimes. Nobody has the time to actually stay behind the desk and watch or maybe in the phone and watch like a full 1 hour gameplay session. Well, yeah, there is like more condensed but rich game design theory, level design, narrative, that kind of stuff. And as well, you can see like new games, because I usually will try to not play like AAA games, the one that everybody knows about. But indie games, it's definitely to have like bigger window, bigger visibility, like this one. I don't know if I'm sure that like many gamers know about Inside, Limbo, and this kind of game, but I don't think that they are like mainstream at all. Very few actually know them. So we are getting inside. The platform part of the game are becoming more challenging. Not in a way of like as a player, but for our protagonist. There are lots of sessions, parts that he didn't expect to be that way, like he was sliding, then jumping, then something get destroyed. So here we are building like more tension. So we are back on the line, raising the tension. Also because games are different from movies, so they have to balance the flow from tension and boredom. They have to keep you in check all the time, relaxing, that getting more tensed, and so on. Especially because compared to movies, games like last many more hours in general. So there is like a different pacing mechanics on, and you have to be aware of design games, and also when you play, because I think that game design, a bit of game design theory is good also for like the public, because a well-informed customer make good decision. There will be like more great design. So the machine here activates when the power is on, and of course we can progress it. Another puzzle. Well, we can. No, this is like an elevator. Yeah. So another puzzle that is brilliantly put in the game story, game history, because we are in a like some kind of abandoned fabrics industry, and the machines are still working when the power is on. Also the music, I love the music here. Listen. The beat that simulates the heartbeat. I can feel it. I can feel the tension building, because we are getting closer maybe to our goal, and usually our mind try to explain everything around us with a pattern, because we are always a little bit paranoid, so we try to explain what's around us. Oh god. Yeah, we don't have any eyes or other facial feature. And uncanny. And here the beat, you can listen to it. It's like accelerating, a bit more tense. Okay, the camera of course see if you are like the others and performing the action. Maybe someone is controlling all this group. And this is another example of a brilliant puzzle. Because here they are doing some kind of experiment and test of motor function of the humans they brainwashed. So they just try if they can do the basic movement of a human. And of course we have to emulate them. So we have to learn the rhythm, but as well makes so much sense in the story. Basically moving, so they just erase all the function of a human, and they try again to teach them something, or they're just controlling them, I don't know. There is also a guy or a woman with a child over there watching, also the children. So for all of them it seems like so natural, the game world I mean. What if they are all criminals? Can be. It doesn't justify the way they are treating them. But it puts like in some kind of grey area the whole thing. Also grey would be like both in the game art and in the meaning of the story. Maybe it's just too much, I was assuming. I can see the dog snoring. Maybe he will notice us, but I hope for the best. No. I can fag it. No, upgrade it. Oh. Oh god. If it was tense to escape from these dogs, it's even creepier and terrible the way they just kill you. I also noticed that some of the humans retain some kind of twitch of their bodies, so maybe they still feel some kind of stimuli. Natural stimuli, I mean. And again, the dogs is so close at you. It was the perfect climax, so of that. Oh, here he reached me. Oh god. Oh. Ah. Just keep from my neck. God. And here as well, I said my neck because I'm feeling the same thing. I mean, similar feeling of this child again. Feeling. It's also like female dog, maternity maybe. How twisted that can be. So we are in the middle of some kind of camp or city. No, I'm not be sure about it. I have goosebumps. This game is so intense. Maybe some. Die. And then again, puzzle straight afterwards the intense section, the tense section, or before. They have like this kind of feelings going on. It's brilliant. Pacing till now is great. I'm always in a state of paying check all the time what's happening. Sometimes I have brain challenges like this one. Other times that are like more action oriented. The way the solution felt natural at a point with that eureka moment, it was quite rewarding. Yeah. Means that they were well designed, but of course we are talking about a great team. Didn't expect less or much less. What's next? Pick up. Oh, there is another of this technology over there. Let's see if I can interact with it. Yeah. Music here, like sense of reward. Feeling that I am making progress and things are going smoothly without any danger, a moment of ease. Don't know if it can be a moment of ease in the overall situation, but sure, yeah. It is the moment, I mean. Of course. Let's try again. This time I will do it, promise. I hope there is waters. Oh yeah. I didn't know about it, but I mean, the child must have looked at it and decided to go this way. And so in that case we just believe game design, so in a meta way, or just believe it in our protagonist to make the right choice. In that case, I will just accompany him in his adventure, or we are controlling him like he does with all these brainwashed guy that we control with the technology. Maybe we are just part of the experiment. We are doing the same thing with our protagonist. Maybe it's just a critic to the way we control avatars. It's really interesting. Like when we aren't told that we have like a linear, explicit story told to us and try to make sense of every element. Maybe neither the designers have think about them this way. Have thought about them this way. I'm sorry, sometimes make some mistake. English is not my main language, as you have figured out, I think. Sometimes just get lost while playing and try to speak correctly. I'll do my best. Practice makes perfect, I think. So maybe sometimes the thing that we analyze are not part of the game design, I think. But it's brilliant. Nonetheless, they just emerge from the element that they put around. When you do this kind of story narrative, it is quite common that we can over-analyze something. That is part of the experience, I mean. Like very much how they design these challenges. But yeah, we just go back and forth to the same hub, so we have this quite common architecture. You have found it in any hotels you've been to. We have like an inner part, a central part, called the hub. That is like the main point of attraction, I think, where you have to come back to. And here is the same. Puzzle is in the middle, and you go back and forth with new pieces to solve it. That is an important part of level design theory. But here it was quite small. Usually when you have this kind of pattern, you can just have like a... oh god, I'm talking, I just get distracted. So when you use the hub design level design principle, you just have like some kind of place where to rest or where you upgrade. If you played any Dark Souls, for example, the place where you just got level up an NPC, that is the hub. There are many games that works in this way. Because it's inside us, so we want to feel safe. We want to know the place we go. And even though we are in exploration, we want to there's some kind of clue, some kind of place that we will be sure that will protect us. But maybe that will be a talk for another time, because time's up, and see you next time. Goodbye and thanks.